Hey guys, watching Volgor's videos. Trying to get a halfway decent angle going on here. There. So it seems like I'm kind of close up. Anyways, I've been sitting on this one for a while because when I come home from a long day of pushing a mower, I don't know if I want to drink this. I just realized it's 8%, which normally means if it's something not beer, because this is not a beer, folks. Time for a personal what do you call it? PSA. Personal something, whatever. Personal statement announcement. Is that what it stands for? Yeah, this is not a beer. Mike's Harder Margarita malt beverage says right there. Malt beverage. Made by Mike's Hard Lemonade, Rochester, New York, La Crosse, Wisconsin, and Memphis, Tennessee. So who really brews it? That's weird. I'll have to look that up sometime. No, I did not do any research beforehand. Sorry, that's not what my channel's about. Too much work. All the great flavor, just harder. 1 pint. I think this is like $1.39 at a gas station. My friend bought it for me. He bought the Cayman Jack's margarita, which I've had before. Is really good. It's only 5%, which is not that much. It's just a standard beer number, but it's not, like I said, it's not a beer, but standard beer. Beer came before the malt beverage. Before I get corrected. Anyways, I have a glass just for the sake so you can see what's in the can. Sometimes you're kind of surprised what it looks like. So let's pour it right in. Bubbles a lot, and then just goes flat. Looks just like Cayman Jack. Maybe, I don't know if the color's any different, but looks just like a margarita-esque beverage drink. Smells like Cayman Jack, maybe a little bit saltier, a little bit stronger. But that's all I can say for that and that. So, what's it taste like? It's not that bad. Then I drink some more of it, and it's just kind of a little thicker, a little chalkier. If you don't like beer, and you want stuff that's 8%, and you don't want hard alcohol, because typically the people that don't like beer like hard alcohol. But then they also like shit like this. I don't mean to bash it, but it's not my cup of tea. But it's not that bad. I'm seeing some, I don't know if that's salt that's floating there or what. I see a little, oh, that's a bug. I think. Crap. It was tiny. Anyways. Yeah. I think if you've had Cayman Jack and you want something with a little bit of a bump in it, then this will do the trick. I mean, it's not as harsh as your typical Four Loko or Juice, but at the same time, those are 13% and these are 8. This is 8%. Out of the Mike's Harder Margaritas or Harder whatevers, I have had one. I don't remember if I did a review on it, but I remember I brought it home and I cracked it open. I was so thirsty, and I did not make the mindset of that it's a malt beverage, not a beer, and so it was like, and I'm like, oh fuck, and then my stomach hurt so bad, and I was like slaving to the throne of porcelain. Yeah, I think. Something like that. I remember my stomach hurt. But, for what it is, I'm not going to pour any more out. It's very tart, very sweet, very, it's like drinking a candy, basically. Yeah. If you like drinking candy and things that are very sweet and tart, and you even like the 8% more, by all means, go for it. If you're someone like me that want beer, go for the beer. I'd rather drink a Old English or a Steel Reserve. Heck, you know what? I'd rather drink Dog Bite over this. I really would. And the reason why is because it's beer. Even if it's a malt liquor, it's still beer. You know. And that's 8% too. Well, you get twice as much with that for the same price. So for what it is, I'm gonna say it's in my opinion, my personal thought is like a 6.7. You know, it will get you a buzz. No kidding. It tastes like a margarita, I guess, but for a good margarita, you want ice. So to make this really good, now if all this needs is you go to like a, I don't know, a 7-Eleven or someplace, or I don't know, if you can't do that. If you just had frosted ice or shaved ice or frosted ice, if you just had ice like a snow cone or whatever, like you're gonna make a margarita, and then you pour this on it, then it'd be a lot better because I feel like it's kind of syrupy and concentrated for the sake of 8%. But if you poured it in like with ice, not just cubed ice, but like shaved ice, or at least tiny bits of ice, you know, so it like melts faster, or, you know, like a margarita. Blend it. That's too much work, but blend it. Then it'd be a better experience. But what it is out of the can, it's just ho-hum okay. I mean, I wouldn't even give it a 7. I mean, for anybody else that likes this type of drink and over typical beer, over standard beer, then I'd give this a 7. But then again, if you're somebody like that, you probably think this stuff is great and you love it and you don't care what anybody else says. Because I know somebody like that they drink hard alcohol or stuff like this. That's they will address it as a beer. Hey, you want a beer? Hey, give me another beer. What beer? That right there. This. Sorry, that's not a beer. We're on the say beer or ale. Does it even say ale? It does. It says flavored ale. And I get with arguments with people on Facebook. Well, I say it like an achievement. It's an ale. Sorry, folks. They put that on there just to get by certain law regulations in like Texas or Oklahoma or I don't know, some other bumfuck Egypt place that don't like beer or 8% alcohol, for example. That's why they put ale there. Not because it's an ale. If it's an ale, then it would be like a beer and not a alcoholic limeade. I tell you one thing. After drinking one of these, I definitely want to brush my teeth because it just. But at the same time, okay, I used to drink Mountain Dew all the time. Before I drank beer, Mountain Dew used to be my beer. You know, if that makes sense. Well, I don't like drink beer all the time, but I used to drink Mountain Dew all the time. I used to drink Mountain Dew more than I drink beer. Because I try to conserve beer for like after 5 o'clock or, you know, at least till the end of the day. And, or something like that. You know, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes, okay, I'm at home, getting wood or whatever, 3 o'clock, I'm gonna crack open a beer. Big deal, you know, I'm not driving anywhere. Who the fuck cares? My point is, I'm starting to lose my point because 8%. I'm starting to get like acid reflux to this shit. But yeah, my point is when you drink this, it's like so acidy, so sugary, so sweet, so overly candy that's like, it's like a pop. And that's kind of a good thing. It's also kind of a bad thing because a beer drinker like me, I don't want something pop related. I want something very pure and pure. That sounds kind of gay. I'm sorry, that's not fair. That's not right to say. That's very I don't know. When I typically want something to drink, I want something that's clean, refreshing, and doesn't leave sugar and corn syrup, you know, all swirl up my mouth and a sour stomach and acid reflux. This is what does it to me. That's why my review is like 6.5. The 6 for the 8% and the 0.5 for the lime. If it was a different flavor, I probably would hate it. If it was lime, it'd probably be too sour. I'd probably hate it. If it was black cherry, it'd probably be too much reminiscent of like Dr. Pepper, which I love Dr. Pepper. They need to make a decaffeinated Dr. Pepper because I can't take caffeine. My body just freaks out over it. Anyways, enough rambling. I've only had this much. I'm starting to get a buzz, but at the same time, my stomach is starting to hurt. And I did have salad and chicken for dinner. So, it's not like I had a bad meal. You know, it's not like I came home and ate cereal or a Hot Pocket. This sugary shit, my stomach can't stand. And so, that's where I'm going to wrap up this video. If you're somebody that has a sensitive stomach, sensitive to acid reflux, just look the other way. Just look at it and go, that might be an interesting video. Or, who does that? Me and a couple other people. That might be an interesting try. But, really? If you don't have somebody else to drink with, or maybe if you're not full, I don't know. I don't know. The good news is, it doesn't taste that much worse flat. It came in Jack flat, and it tasted more like this, but not quite as syrupy and sugary and strong. But just a little bit. Oh, fuck. Oh. I had a feeling it'd end up like this. And my friend keeps on telling me, oh no, it's better than that. Try this one. I'm like, no. I like beer. Beer, like, doesn't make my stomach hurt. Typically. Alright, well, I've already rambled on for 13 minutes. That's my review. 6.5 from me and people with my tastes. But if you can get over your acid reflux and your stomach problem and just the syrup in the teeth and the syrupy and sugary and candy pop, soda pop, supercharged alcoholic Mountain Dew going on, then I guess a 7. If you don't agree with that, then you'll love it. I don't care. See you next time. Thanks for watching.